This weekend, WWE talents will invade the Uber Arena to bash each other to pieces in front of thousands and thousands of screaming fans. It's going to be quite the goddamn atmosphere. While the very next day, NXT talents will look to achieve a mile-high moment of monumental proportions in Denver, Colorado. What could happen? What could possibly happen? Well, let's talk about all that, shall we? I'm John Rentham with my WWE Bash in Berlin 2024 and WWE NXT No Mercy 2024 predictions. Let me know your predictions in the comments, please. That's right, double prediction video. I will not be watching Bash in Berlin live because I will be working, because money is more important. I'll catch it on demand, and No Mercy. Why not? Why not see if I actually end up liking any of these matches? I've kept up on enough of NXT to know I'm glad I don't review it anymore. But there are some things I'm looking forward to. So that being said, I do want to know what you guys think is going to happen on these particular events. And in regards to anything that could be added to either card, excuse me for not having the clairvoyance to see ahead and see what could possibly happen. So we are just going to get to Bash in Berlin right now. So we have the gorgeous Isla Dawn and Alba Fire against Jade and Bianca Belair for the Women's Tag Team Championships. Unless they're going to have Jade and Bianca build more to turn on each other soon, I think that Jade and Bianca are going to take this. I'd love to see Alba and Isla hold the titles longer. I think they, have done very well for themselves. They've carried themselves like champions, and it's been nice to have them, get a bit of a decent run. I think that's going to come to an end in Berlin, though, unless you have Blair and Naomi run down and do all that stuff. But I think Jade and Bianca will get the victory. I don't know how well received they're going to be, because it's going to be interesting to see how cheered Isla and Alba are. So, new tag team champions. And then we get Gunther versus Orton. We get the Ring General versus the Viper for the secondary world championship. Gunther is going to be over like Rover, as nobody in Berlin would say, I imagine. Randy will be in hostile territory. I think we'll get a respectful reaction, but Gunther will be very well received there. It's a shame that they weren't going to go with Gunther and Dragunov. I really would like to have seen that, but then again, you might have been giving that away a little bit too soon. Nevertheless, Gunther is going to get the victory. Kaiser could possibly interfere. We could get, a build to like Orton going off against Kaiser in a secondary program, except Orton would then have to do more appearances, because he's actually a SmackDown guy. Be a good match, Gunther will get the victory, be a nice build, and then Gunther can go on to defend the title against somebody else. And they're currently in the midst of a European tour, where Gunther has been getting cheered quite a bit, according to the videos I've seen. So Gunther retains against Orton. And then the Terror Twins of Damian and Rhea against Dominic and Liv Morgan. Lots of interference. I don't know who the fuck helps out Damian and Rhea, or if they just take down, all the minute individuals of Judgment Day. I think the Terror Twins are going to get the victory, and I think they should. Now, you can still keep heat on Dominic and Liv. Dominic can take the pin, and you know what? It'll still work, because Rhea may not get her full revenge. Priest can get the pin on him. You build to Rhea and Liv having a cage match, a Hell in a Cell match, whatever. You build to that. That's where the meat and potatoes of this whole thing is. Priest, now, I just can't imagine a scenario where Priest and Rhea will take the pin, or Priest or Rhea will take the pin, and it'll work. So I think Dominic takes the pin, post-match attack, and you get something good going. So, do you think it's going to end in Hell in a Cell? Rhea and Liv, let me know. But I think the Terror Twins get the victory here. CM Punk and Drew McIntyre in a strap match. That's right. You're getting two men strapping each other in Berlin. Oh no. I'm not going to say it. Don't get Sandra Hewler there. Nevertheless, let's move on from that. We basically have Punk and Drew continuing to build their feud. It's not going to be over here, but Drew won at SummerSlam. Yes, the referee situation, all that, which can lead to Punk and Rollins having a match possibly at WrestleMania, because Rollins is going to be out for quite a bit. In the interim, I think Punk's going to get the victory here, and I think he's going to get it via fluke. They're going to do something where Drew's going to look like he has Punk beat, and then Punk's going to manage to touch all the corners as Drew's touching them. And then they're going to have something where Drew is going to swing Punk into that and everything, and Punk's going to get the victory, and Drew's going to dumb himself out of a win. But then you continue to build that. That's a match you could put in a Hell in a Cell, and it would actually work. Punk's going to get the victory. They're going to lay the shit into each other. And I'm just glad that Punk's still getting a chance to do this stuff. Keep his spots, keep his matches big. Have him cut promos on TV. Have him be in tag matches on TV or six-mans on TV if you want. But build to that. Build to a final match with Drew. But Punk's got to win here, in my opinion. So then you get Cody versus Owens for the Undisputed Championship. Cody is going to win. And do we get Owens turning? No. I don't think so. Owens has not signed a new contract yet. I think he will. The company would be stupid to let him go. Because even if he went to the other company, I don't know what he could do. And I think he's now going to be a WWE lifer. He's been with the company for 10 years, thereabouts. And he doesn't need to leave. And if he wants to make this next contract his final wrestling contract and then move into commentary and be a trainer, that's fine. So that right there is the end of the Bash in Berlin prediction. See, told you it wasn't going to take that long. Let's get to NXT No Mercy 2024 in Denver, Colorado. So, Wesley against Zachary Wentz. Zachary went elsewhere because he had pictures leaked of him being a very naughty boy, and he just was being a dolphin individual, so nevertheless. We have the MSK Rascals exploding and whatever. We did get the meme of it looking like Wesley was gaining a little bit of service there from his former tag partner, but I digress. Wesley has to get the victory here. How could he not? He recently turned heel. And that's fine. I don't mind Wesley finally getting frustrated. Like, he broke his back for the fans. And then, yeah, they popped for him when he came back, but then he lost to Obafemi. And since then, he's felt like he's in a rut and then got pissed about, all the stuff going on with his former tag partner. So him getting the victory here makes the most sense. I'm actually looking forward to this, kinda, a bit. So then we get Chase U against Axiom Verge and Frazier. These are things I'm not looking forward to, by the way, some of the following stuff. Look, it's for the NXT tag titles. I don't like Chase U because it's a stupid fake university and it has never been entertained. I'm sorry. I believe no. I should think it's, is it Ridge and Duke? Ridge and Duke and, are they going to have Andre run into be part of the Freebird rule? Who cares? Chase U gets the victory. Obafemi against Tony D'Angelo with his crew of Italian, stereotypes. North American Championship. Obafemi gets the victory. Obafemi has been one of the few fucking bright spots of NXT. He is tremendous. He is beastly. He does impressive shit. He doesn't have to do a lot, and he has that face. He has that goddamn face. When he hits that powerbomb, it's all over. It's lights out. I think Tony D'Angelo gimmick is, quite frankly, expired. I don't really think it's really running on any cylinders at this point, but some people seem to like it. That's just me. Obafemi gets the victory. Kalani Jordan against Wendy Chu. Why are they still doing the pajama thing? I don't know. NXT Women's North American Championship. Wendy Chu can work. I don't want to watch Wendy Chu work if they're going to do something like this. She won a recent match via pillowcase usage or pillow usage. I don't care if it had something in it. She's using a pillow. It's stupid. It's a bad gimmick. It has stuck since the beginning. Kalani gets the victory. They could give it to Wendy. The title's kind of meaningless anyway, all due respect to Kalani, because there's too many championships in the company. But keep it on Kalani and give it to somebody that doesn't have a stupid gimmick. So, Ethan Page against Joe Hendry. Do you believe in Joe Hendry? Well, it's a match for the NXT title, and Trick is a special guest referee. I guess Ethan Page will win. I mean, Joe Hendry could. He's popular. From What Culture YouTuber all the way to this. So, bless him. Ethan Page probably will end up winning, though. And then they'll build to Trick and Ethan one more time. Because are they going to put the title on Joe Hendry for a brief time? Ethan just won it recently for unknown reasons because I don't really get it and I don't think it's worked. But nevertheless, Trick might as well be called up soon because I don't really know what else you do with him. But yeah, I don't see Joe Hendry winning. If he does, cool. People will pop. Roxanne Perez against Jada Parker for the NXT Women's Championship. Jada has a good look, a very good look, and Roxanne has certainly excelled in this heel role. She's going to win. Maybe you get Cora Jade coming back. Actually, I don't know if Cora's ready to come back. Get somebody else in there after Jada loses. Jada will get, better. She will get better. Maybe you have, I say you have JC Fallon and whoever the third one is attack, but they're heels and Roxanne's a heel and you don't want to turn Roxanne face. So, yeah, you have to build up to something for the upcoming move to CW. But yeah, that's really all I have to say about NXT No Mercy. So there you are. What are your predictions for both events? Let me know in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, Twitter handle in the description. I'm John Ritlin. I'll see you soon.